Alright, make a quick little video on how to change the jet in your Honda clone, any of those overhead valve motors. So basically, you first get the carb off. I take them off to make it easier. You don't have to, you can just drop the bowl with it on the bike or on the motor. I'm pulling this one off to make it easier to show. You want to loosen up the center nut and that'll drop the bowl. Got mine already loosened here. So center nut's off. When you pull the bowl off, it'll probably be full of gas. So your jet is right there. So you want a screwdriver that can fit in between these tunnels. So I've got a skinny one here. And you get it in the groove. And you unscrew that jet. And behind the jet is what's called an E-tube. They make upgraded tubes. They're usually the 140s. That's what they're listed as. They come stock in the Honda 5.5 GX 160. So got a little bit more to go. Alright, so you tap that out of there, and inside mine you can't see it really, but the E-tube's still in there. Not gonna worry about pulling the E-tube out because this already has the 140 in it. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna grab the new jet here, and you're gonna put it in with the flat head facing out, obviously. And then you will screw that back in there until it seats itself all the way. And then something important in reassembly, get that seated nice and tight in there, is this bowl. You may get this thing back together and you turn on the gas and runs fine, but then when you shut it off, the float is just sticking, and so it'll leak and leak and leak and leak. And you need to mess around with the positioning of this bowl. How these bowls go on there sometimes affects if this float sticks or not. So I like to pay attention to how you pull it off and put it back on the same way. So that's all you do. If you got any questions, just give me a holler. Thanks.